Hello, how are you today? Today's lesson is about masterminding around the goals, the business goals, or the goals you really want to achieve is about laws. As you know, I have been talking about the laws, and today I'm going to talk about the law of supply. If you think there is not enough in the universe world, that means it's just your own mind is thinking that. And let me introduce myself, then we start talking about the law of supply. My name is Anita Bansal. I'm consultant of Thinking to Result. My mentor is Bob Proctor. If you don't know the Bob Proctor, go and watch the Secret movie. He was in the Secret movie, and you can watch it on the YouTube. It's free, and it's really good movie to watch as a law of attraction. But you have to watch it many times before you start understanding what is a law of attraction. So Bob was very good understanding the mind, and he was very good understanding the laws. So most of the time we are not aware of the laws. I wasn't aware of the laws. I wasn't aware of how the mind works. Since I have done thinking to result, I have learned how the mind works and how universal laws works. And if we know how to work with laws and how to work with your own mind, the life becomes peaceful, life becomes harmony. And with my experience, this is what I'm experiencing. And then you know how to deal with the family, friends, the universe world, and then you know how to live with the law of harmony. So once we know that, life becomes really good, and then you easy to deal with everything. And we are talking about the laws. So today I'm talking about the law of supply. If you think there is not enough in the universe world, or you're not getting what you want as a supply can be anything, your new business or new job or something you want, or something, whatever, the money, more time, or more money, or whatever you're trying to have a more, and there is enough in the universe world. This is what I want to say, that this law is all about the law of supply. In the universe world, there's everything's enough. But if it's a lack, as it's just our own mind, you might say what to do with the laws, and what I want, whatever I'm trying to get or want, everything to do with that, because we are part of the universe world. And if we not understanding how the universe world works, and that there's a evidence are there all around us, if our focus is not there, we're not experiencing that wonders in the universe world, the supply of the universe world, and then we start to think as our own mind, there's not enough. So this is what this law is all about. We have to understand the law, that law of supplies, there is enough there. And then you have to start programming yourself, start to think like that. Look around yourself, and in the universe world, I'm talking about the around the supply we get. There's so much things in everything, like name it, like there is enough oxygen in the universe world, there's enough plants, and there's a water, there's a sunlight, and you name it. Whatever the supply we get is from part of the world, universe world, and we are part of that universe world. Is everything come from the infinite potential, everything come from the infinite source. There's only one source that we call an infinite source, and everything comes from there. And so how we can start feeling lack? And lack means we only start feeling lack in our own mind. If we are feeling lack in our own mind, that doesn't mean there's a supplies, the supply, whatever the supply is, not enough. There is still enough, even though we are thinking there's not enough in the universe world, but the supply is not in a lack or not enough, or there is enough. So only we have to start programming our mind, and we have to start seeing that around us the evidence, and there is enough in the universe world. And then once we start to see that there's enough supply in the universe world, and then we can start feel and think like that. So this is the reason you have to understand the law of supply. There's so much supply for each human being. And because why we are experiencing, because the way we think, the way we feel, this is the reason we are experiencing that is not enough jobs, there's not enough money in the universe world, and I cannot start the new job. It's your own mind. So you can't have anything. There's enough of low supply. So that related to the universe world, our own mind, we have to start to think like that. We have to start experience that. If you have to come out from your own mind to see that there's enough, the supply is enough in the universe world. You might be experiencing, I'm gonna give you an example. We start to feel there's not enough water in the universe world. It's just the supply is, there's enough supply there, but the way we sometimes consume things, the way we start to feel lack. So but in a reality, there's everything's enough. There's enough everything. So start programming that way your mind. Start show yourself as evidence. Look around the evidence. There's enough supply. From one seed we get 1,000 seeds. We are made of energy, so everything's energy in the universe world, and we are consuming that energy. But how we consuming it, how we thinking about it, and this is the reason we are experiencing there's a lack in the universe world. So everything comes from the one source, enough source, and that's only one infinite in the universe world, and the whole universe world, the source come from there. So there is not a lack there. So law of supply means there's enough there. Okay, so hopefully you can start applying on yourself. For me, I never feel there's not enough, and it's just the way our programming is, we start to feel and think that way. But let me tell you, from now on, that there is a law. It's a fixed law. We can't change it. Even you can say, oh, there's not enough because I'm experiencing it, but you have to start change your own mindset. That's what the law is all about. Law of supply. There's enough supply there. If you start come out from your mind and start thinking a little bit with the open mind, and there's enough. Say, I'm gonna give you one example. Like there's oxygen. There's enough oxygen for each human being, and the animals, the planets, the plants, or whatever they breathe. There's enough their supply. So that's what I want to say. And so there's every human being is breathing, and there's enough. Even we breathe more, that doesn't mean it's gonna get lack in the universe world. No. So there's enough supply in the universe world. So if even you breathe more, so they're still there to breathe. So that's all I wanted to say. Start opening your mind a little bit and start thinking that way, looking at the universe world, and there's enough supply. All we have to do change our own mindset. And thank you for watching the YouTube. So start using the law of supply around your business, around your money, and around your time, or the relationship, or whatever you're trying to achieve or create. And please, I would like to know your goals, and what is your goals, and where you feel stuck, and what is your question. And please leave your questions, your comments. I would love to read your comments. And do you think these YouTubes are helping you? And if they do, please share your comments. I would love to read your comments. And of course, I would like to know your goals. What are you trying to achieve 2023? And I want to take an action. Let's book a call, and you can ask all the questions. Please don't hesitate. I'm going to sell you something. and people don't buy until they think is something going to help them. And so don't hesitate. I'm here to help. So if you want to further help, let's book a Zoom, book online and on the Zoom, and then you can ask all your questions around the goals or something not something you need to understand as your goals. I think that's all for I wanted to share that today. Thank you for watching the YouTube and letting me share this information. This information is coming direct from my mentor, Bob Proctor. All I'm doing is just facilitating these lessons, and this is what I have learned. And Bob taught this information more than 60 years. Do you know why he did? Because he worked and still working. And he told, you name it, the airline, the CEO, the business, and I have used this information. It's worked for me, and I'm still working on my goals, and it's working for me. But you have to work with the formation, the universal laws, and you're working on with your own mind, and then definitely it's going to start to help you also. But you have to take action every single day, not just one day or 2 days. Every day you have to be persistent, and you have to follow the information what Bob's talk about. Thank you for watching the YouTube, and have a great day. Thank you. Bye.